You ever wondered why it is that you've been managing money forever, it feels like, right, in your adult life, but it still feels like a mystery? It's like everybody else knows what to do with money except you. Well, in this video, we are going to capture all of the main critical definitions of money so that way you feel more aware and more confident about what it is and how to use it. We're going to start with the definition of money itself. We use the word money, and you'll see different bills and coins, etc., right? But what exactly is money? It's not a word, and it's not even the dollar bill itself. Money is a form of what's called an exchange. That is why you can exchange a dollar for a euro or a naira, different forms of exchange. That is why you can exchange a dollar for a cookie, anything like that when you go into a store. All money is a means to exchange products or services. That's all money is. So when you say you have a lot of money, you simply have a currency that allows you to exchange one thing for another. What matters to you is how you get the money because you want a whole lot of it. So there are ways to get money. Usually the main way is um, income. What exactly is income? When we think of money, money is flowing from a faucet of some sort. Imagine a faucet in your sink. That faucet is dripping water, usually. You can check it if it's not. Call a plumber. But the faucet, if you're thinking about money, that faucet is basically your job. It could be your side hustle. Okay. It could be even money coming in from an inheritance. These are the different ways that money flows into your faucet. What flows? The money is a different amount and can vary by frequency, by the amount, by the way it comes in. But the income, this right here, is what is referred to as income. And how do you define income? Focus on the in. Income is what is coming in from your faucet into your bucket. Back in the day when they were doing exchanges, they of one product for another without using actual dollars and bills, the bucket was a storehouse. They would collect like a harvest of wheat or different crops, and they would put it into a storehouse, a house to keep the product. Nowadays, what we call a storehouse is a bank account. So you have one or two different forms of bank accounts, a checking account, savings account. What matters is that's where your money, your income flows into. After you get it from your job or your small business, it needs to go somewhere. Too often, people's money, before it gets into their bank account, it flows out to other people. What we call that is having a hole in your bucket. Now, you don't want a bunch of holes in your bucket. If you ever have been in a, what do you, I don't know. If you've ever had a bucket with holes in it, you'll notice that no matter how much water you put into that bucket never stays full. Why not? Because the water is coming out. So you can have as much income as you want to, but if it's not staying in your bank account in your bucket, you are going to continuously feel poor. You're going to feel as if you have a lot less than you actually have coming in. Now, imagine if you are a teacher. In your faucet, called your job, is $5,000. Let's say a month. $5,000 a month is flowing from your job into your bank account. But if you have holes in your bank account, $200 going in for a credit card, $50 going in for, you borrowed money from a friend, you've got another $2,000 to cover student loans, you're not going to feel the whole $5,000. But if you plug a few of these holes, remove that $2,000 student loan, cut off and pay off that credit card, you're going to keep a lot more of that $5,000 in your bucket. Now that is the income.